welcome Purva and Sambhav. Congratulations to both of you for this great achievement, I would say. And I know your career is going up, and it is all because of your hard work that you have reached to this level. तो कैसा लग रहा है? पहला तो मेरा क्वेश्चन है, how do you feel?
अभी तक it hasn't even settled in कि offer letter आ चुका है, so it's great.
I was also surprised when I called up you and said कि देखो तुम्हारा पेपर आया है नहीं आया. After talking to Sambhav, and you said कि आ गया, मैं तो दिन में देख रही थी नहीं आया. And then you open and you said, हो गया सर, congratulations. बहुत बढ़िया, very good. तो मतलब घर वाले खुश हैं, मतलब कुछ पार्टी वार्टी कर रहे हैं, जश्न वगैरह कर रहे हैं?
हाँ सर, अभी जितने लोगों को बताया सबकी वही चल रही है. When's the party?
Very nice.
They're all very happy.
और संभव तुम कहाँ हो? तुम कुर्ता पजामा पहन के यू आर प्लानिंग में, मुझे लग रहा है यू आर स्टिल डांसिंग.
तो मैं तो दोस्तों के साथ हूँ अभी.
बहुत बढ़िया, वेरी गुड. ठीक है, तो पार्टी के लिए तुम्हें कुछ बड़ी जगह नहीं ले जा रहे हैं?
तो अभी पार्टी करके यहाँ पास में बैठे थे लॉन में.
अच्छा, हाँ, सॉरी टू डिस्टर्ब यू बिकॉज आई थॉट कि चलो लेट्स कनेक्ट so that the students will get to know these two gems of career launcher. So can you share about how did you prepare for this, how was your journey and how did you prepare so that you were able to reach to this point? I know both of you have worked hard. ठीक है, बहुत efforts डाले, there were many questions and where we discussed and finally we come to the conclusion, and because of that this thing is possible. तो संभव से स्टार्ट करते हैं. संभव, थोड़ा बताओगे what are you doing, your profile, and then how you were able to convert this?
So by profile I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm currently working as a robotics engineer. So I started the CAT preparation around with you only, sir, with you, JSF, around 2 years back. So it took me quite a long to get here.
Okay. What about you, Purva?
I also started my CAT prep back in 2023 with career launcher only. So I took the full CAT plus non-CAT program, and the coaching was great. Concepts were very clear, but 2023 was a year जिसमें मेरी self practice इतनी नहीं थी. So I realized in that year कि even though if your concepts are clear, you have to practice it yourself and mock slow, analyze karo. And that was a big part that I ignored, even though Jai Sir ने कहा था. So I worked on that in 2024 और उसके बाद I cleared CAT percentile. Then calls came out और फिर तो बस GK पे catch up करो जितना कर सकते हो. Jai Sir mentioned it all the time कि read editorials, opinion form करो, catch up on news. So I did exactly that. And then CL also provided this, classroom forum where we can have good discussions, and teachers even gave their opinion. And we were also, encouraged to form our opinions by ourselves. The opinions were not spoon-fed, but we were encouraged to have opinions of our own. So that was something that really helped in the interviews, because udhar they are not saying ki what knowledge do you have, they're saying ki how do you explain it, how do you present yourself. So I think CL helped really a lot.
Okay. Sambhav, I still remember when you had this IIM-Ahmedabad interview and we were discussing it. I was there in a marriage. So, you know, and you were saying कि sir नहीं होगा, and I told you कि होगा. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
So, how was your experience with the interview?
So, as per the interview went quite, compared to Bangalore and Calcutta, I would say interview went quite chill. It wasn't much of a grilling session. They focused majorly on my work what all I did, since I belong to this robotics and AI aspects. So they were much more intrigued in, okay, what are the trends? How can you change this management industry? So they were more inclined to that. And somewhat in the interview, they also, as you said, always stressed on pertaining to the GK part. So yeah, there were some GK related questions also. So overall, and majorly your help in that YMBA part, how to incorporate, since I'm from a technical background, and you actually helped me in incorporating those finance and marketing aspects into my answer, stating that how I can improve my profile from being a solely tech based to managerial based profile. So that definitely helped, and that's what I believe it might have impressed him.
Okay, and what about your CAT preparation? Because your percentile is also amazing, means, and that is only share your hard work. So can you tell me how did you prepare for this quant, verbal, and LRDI section?
I started the preparation back 2 years ago.
Sambhav, your voice is not very clear. Yeah.
I enrolled in that full preparation program for CAT aspects. That year it didn't well. It actually went very bad. So I then overcame. So I basically went focused then on analyzing, like where I was actually going wrong. So the major aspect which helped me was CL mocks as well as their drill down analysis. So in those aspects, I was able to revise my concepts better. Plus, the daily practice sessions also helped me. So yeah, that was majorly how it helped me get the required percentile.
Okay. And any suggestion to, the people who are preparing, because there are many people who come to us and say, how to crack IIM-Ahmedabad. Everyone is coming with this dream, Ahmedabad. And you too really worked hard. There are people after looking at this video, they will surely, also understand that how much hard work has gone into this, converting these calls, scoring high in CAT exam. So would you like to say something for these guys who are working hard? Because you also pass through in the morning only, in afternoon, Sambhav and I was talking about FMS interview. He's having interview tomorrow. We were talking about what are the possibilities, what are the probable question that is asked. So could you share it with the student, Sambhav?
So regarding the CAT preparation, I would say, apart from the classroom learnings, that actually plays a very important role in learning the concepts, but major aspect lies in the daily practice. So I actually made it a point to practice, despite my heavy working schedule, I made it a point to at least spend 2 hours daily, uh, focusing on in the night, focusing on quant and LRDI, while during the office breaks, I have majorly worked upon the VARC part, improving my reading skills as well as working on the critical analysis. So that was pertaining to the CAT preparation, how I managed it. So I'll focus more on practicing and implementing the concept.
Okay. What about your mock? Because most of the people, when they are registering and there are people who are planning to write CAT, there's always a fear of writing mock. So how was your attempts there in the mock? Were you regular in writing mocks?
I'll start from the first year of my preparation. So in the first year, yeah, I wasn't at all regular. I started attempting mocks quite late. I would say around July. So to complete those 30-40 mocks, I wasn't even able to complete 30 mock series completely. So that's where I lagged in the first attempt. But this year, I definitely made a point to solve around 50 mocks. So I started practicing mocks way early from, I suppose, last year, March.
Okay.
And so after it, not even attempting the mocks, I focused more on analyzing them. So it's like I spent 2 years only on that test and 6 hours around analyzing the mock and then making a point what all it went well or what all went wrong. So I'd say analyzing the mocks is more important than just focusing on the number.
Okay, very nice. And what about Purva? See, because you also really worked hard on mocks. So what is your viewpoint on that?
So definitely hard work and consistency is there. Like you have to attempt mocks and increase the frequency as the date come closer. But apart from that, I think there is also a psychological point that you have to have confidence that yes, I can do it. And it's not like you don't have to put these platforms on a pedestal that, oh, this is IIM-Ahmedabad, oh, this is FMS, this is unattainable. You have to actually believe in yourself that yes, this is attainable goal. So I think that also plays a role.
Okay. And last question, of course, how Career Launcher has helped you? Because it is a long association with Career Launcher. And I still remember I was telling Sambhav, ki kar lo yaar. He said, no, I want classes. So, Purva, how was your experience with Career Launcher Center? Because you were a regular student.
So I was taking regular classes in 2023, and I think the classes were really well. Jai Sir has a lot of knowledge in quants, and all of the staff
Now,
were
people
really
consider it to
good.
be a marketing gimmick.
It's not just marketing. I really think that, you know, I think you have a lot of knowledge and people can learn a lot from you. And not just in quants, also in terms of perspective. So I think that is a really big point. And apart from that, the staff were really helpful and, ready to help in terms of material or anything, recordings. All the stuff was very easily available, accessible. So that
Very
was that.
nice. Thank you, Purva. What about you, Sambhav?
So my association with Career Launcher has mostly been through online programs. So I first of all enrolled with Jai Sir in the online program back in 2023, and I definite the clarity of the concept which I gained. I didn't believe I would be able to learn that much via online programs, but the clarity which I learned, that was actually phenomenal. And Jasser even helped me, as I said, in the interview preparation parts. So I would definitely say these were very wonderful.
Okay, thank you. And both of you really deserve this. And that is the reason why when the result was out, I shared it. I called up Sambhav. Sambhav called up, then he said, I made it. And then he was saying, let me check it again. And same thing, Purva, I called Purva, check, have you checked the result? Purva was saying, result is not yet out. I know it is already out. And she said, congratulations. मैंने कहा एक बार देख पढ़ तो लो पूरा. But congratulations to both of you. It's really a achievement and all the best for your career. Okay, God bless both of you, and please put in the best efforts there so that you keep on shining. Your career will be taking a new flight, and because both of you have also some work experience now, I'm sure you will be also imparting knowledge to your the classmates, because that is also important. But thank you so much, and thank you for this video as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jain. Bye, bye, Sambhav.